Hey, thanks for being here, first of all. And My name is Hussain Hanif. I, I'm a software engineer and I have been working from last 8 years. In this video, I will shortly go through some of the points you can see on my screen. So I will go through them one by one: coding, development tools, IDE, Git workflow, and writing just code documentation and local mission stuff like that. So you can see number of tools here like Cursor, Docker, Postman, DB inject, Herd, PostgreSQL, SQL Workbench. I have a Notion as well, and yeah, these are tools I use for my development, and I have a paid IDE Cursor. And regarding my IDE setup, let me open that. If you see here, I have set up like 140 plus extensions where I rely on most of the time on related to coding, and this cursor is paid. It come up with some paid features, and these all the extension here are well configured based on my preferences. And regarding the documentation, you can see this is how I document my code. Like I define proper definitions of input parameters, return parameter, and with the proper annotation, you can say. So this how I will comment and document my stuff on the coding side. Regarding user stories and other stuff, I use Jira and Notion. And moving forward, regarding to the managing database, for database I am comfortable with either Linux because I have a past experience as a LAMP developer, so no worry. And with related to communication, I communicate with database mostly following the ORM approach. Like we have Liquid for the Laravel, Prisma and Type ORM for the Node.js and Next.js. Moving forward, writing the unit tests, this is how I will write some test cases. Like you can see here, one I have wrote build an npm package where I have wrote some of the you can say test cases. Okay, and I am well comfortable with the PHP unit as well. And regarding deployment, for local I use Herd, and on the deployment side I am either comfortable with some Linux based server, either with AWS and Azure. Like I have a very clear understanding about this stuff, and I have been using cloud services from last 4 years. And regarding local machine, I'm using M1 Pro Apple Silicon with 16 gigabyte of RAM. And other than that, let me showcase you some of my recent project. So mm, yeah, one more thing I forget about the Git workflow is that for Git workflow I used feature based branchings. For each feature I create a branch following the feature prefix, and for hotfix I have a fixed prefix. Main gonna be represent the main production branch, and development is going to represent the developing branch where all code is going to merge. For code integration and development, I use CI/CD pipelines, which are configured using YAML file. So I also use that. And this is a commit style sheet I used. This is my personal design style sheet. So this is the commit type I use throughout my development for the better, you can say, team alignment and communication. So you can find that on my GitHub as well. This is pinned. Regarding portfolio, I have did like number of projects. Most of them are NDA signed, but I will go through you some of my recent project, like most recently project. So in here you can see it's almost like 56 project here, which is under my portfolio. But I will show you some of them. Like I have one is Velpro.ai, which is a Chrome extension, which is built under using the LangChain.js and the Munstack.js. It is also awarded as a Microsoft Startup Founder, and I was the main contributor and software architect and full stack developer on that project. So you can read about that here in the description. It will automate the evaluation of the employees by itself. Uh, and other than that, I have also created a ERP for the Sensify, which is a German company, and I have being a part of a team of FOMD, which is a healthcare app. And also I develop a backend system for the Pfizer, which is built on using the Laravel properly. So this is a short go through. If you have something for me, I believe let's connect and let's turn your ideas into some impact.